Hello, is it working? Cool. Yeah, cool. Hello, testing. Yeah, cool. Hello, testing. Yeah, cool. Hello, testing. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, Terrence? Hello, how you doing? How you doing, Terrence? Yes, you are early. That's very almost never is somebody in my chat in the first like 2 seconds of a stream. It's extremely rare. That's actually probably one of the rarest things, and I think it's because the notification goes out after. And then on top of that, usually it takes like an hour for anyone to be in the stream chat, like 90% of the time. Usually. Where's the thing? Speaking of which, come on. Do the thing. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, awesome. So we'll get started here. Yeah. So we're ready to go here. You know, we almost got everything we need. We're doing great. We're gonna go kill what's his face. Cool, we need that. And we're gonna kill. Our first order of business is to kill. Or our next order of business, I guess. No more strength, I guess. Wait, no, not dex. We want strength. Okay, so we only need one more intelligence. Yeah. Okay. So we go back down his edge and we kill what's his face. We go back and we kill what's his face. I can't remember which way we kill. Adjudicator. We're gonna kill Adjudicator. Now, because we have Red Hot Demon Soul. There we go. Since we have Red Hot Demon Soul, we can convert that into Butcher's Knife. And it's really not a very good weapon, honestly, in a lot of ways, but it'll help us against Dragon God, which is good enough. That's all we really need. Anything that helps against Dragon God is pretty decent. Okay. I guess we could drop World Tendency real fast, actually. It's probably fine. We probably don't need to drop World Tendency quite yet. I'm running out of grasses a little tiny bit too. But that's, again, probably fine. So we'll just do this. Whoa. We'll start by doing this. I guess we could level up again. So I guess we could drop World Tendency real fast. I don't know. It's probably not worth the time, to be honest. Well, if we lose these souls, that's really bad. I guess we just can take the shortcut. Maybe we'll just do that. I don't really need Adjudicator Shield. I don't really need Blade Stone, so maybe we'll just take the shortcut and kill Adjudicator. Like right now. Well, first we'll kill this guy just for his souls. He just stands there. They just let you do this. It's kind of interesting, actually. So yeah, I've been playing Civ 5 in my own time. And it's really engrossing. It's kind of like, it's one of those, like, I don't want to call it a it's so bad it's good kind of situation, but it's pretty miserable, actually, because having it, I wouldn't say it's miserable, but it is really goofy how I'm playing this game. Yes, I am absolutely using an emulator, 100%. I am 100% using an emulator. Absolutely. But it's hard to tell because of how good it runs. So yeah, that's one thing, is because it runs so dang good, it's impossible to know by looking, I guess. Or maybe in fact the PlayStation 3 might actually run worse than the emulator. The PlayStation 3, yeah. No, not at all actually. It's very smooth. Buttery smooth for me. Like hilariously buttery smooth for me. Like shockingly, amusingly buttery smooth for me. No, I've never noticed a problem like that. Well, I can't do that right now just because there's no enemies. So give me a second. I need to do this skip. There we go. I needed to do that skip. There's your generator's ring. But yeah, so like for example, if I lock on disc, oh shoot. Well, that's. If I'm not careful with that enemy, I'll drop down the cliff. So I can't mess around with that. So give me 1 second. We'll try it against this black skeleton here. But watch, it's as smooth as butter for me. Ooh. So watch, if I look at this black skeleton, right? Yep, smooth as butter. Literally as smooth as butter. Like nothing. Like there's no lag at all. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have the newest version? What did you, how long ago did you get the emulator? And how, well, I have two questions for you. Like 2 days ago? Okay. So you presumably have the newest version. How good's your computer? Yeah, I don't know. My emulator works really good. But I have an old version. I have like a way old version. I don't know how good that is. Is that good? Is that good? That's not really crappy, is it? Like, that's the only question. Is that like a really old card, or is that like something like that? Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. That I doubt that's a problem. There's a slight possibility. Okay. No, it's probably better than my card. My card is probably worse than that. So, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I did not pay that much for my card, and I bought my card years ago. So, you might want to down... I don't know, how's your... Like, are you running like a ton of programs in the background or something? Do you have like a ton of programs running in the background or something? You have like a ton of like tabs, YouTube tabs, like other softwares, Firefox, Discord. I mean, how many tabs you got running? Because I know for a fact that like if you have a ton of tabs, it will tank your performance. It's done it for me before. Or if I have like a ton of tabs, I get a little bit of lag and it tanks my performance. Okay. Just when you lock on? I don't know. The thing is, this emulator has been really disappointing. Yeah, God, that's weird. Because I'm on... I'll give you 1 second. Once I kill this guy, I'll tell you what version I'm running. But I would consider down patching the emulator. That's one thing you could try. Because I don't know what it is. I patched this emulator one time, and it instantly stopped working, and I couldn't load a game anymore. For, like, no reason. It's like, I have no idea what the developers of this emulator are, like, doing. Like, I don't know anything about emulator development or nothing, so... But I'll tell you what version I'm running in 1 second. It's a very old one. It's like several years old at this point. Or it's a year or two old at this point. This guy's annoying. There we go. I'll tell you what version I'm running right now. So I am running version... I don't know. Some of the ISOs, that's the part of the problem, is that I've looked around for ISOs and I've gotten a bunch of different like numbers on them. So my ISO is the US version, and it's version 1.00. So I don't know. That's the sketchy part about the whole thing is like ISOs come from different places and they have different file sizes, and so I have no clue what's going on with that. But my PS3 interface is version 4.91. My disk is the US version 1.00, and then my and the space on disk is 7.87, and then I'm running RPCS3 version. So are you running RPCS3, or do you have a different emulator? Because I don't know if there's multiple emulators. Okay, yeah. So I'm running version 0.031 alpha. Yeah, I mean, I would try that. Give that a shot. Maybe that's a thing. Like I said, I have US version 1.0. Oh, you know what? No, maybe there's, you might have to do some research, because I think I did have to mess with some settings or something. I think I did have to mess with some settings. Like, I had to mess with, like, I had to do something. I feel like I think maybe I had to do something in the settings. In, like, the GPU settings or something like that. So you may want to go look online and see if there's some, like, GPUs type settings. Okay. The audio glitches. So, I mean, that's... One thing you could do is you could try... There's a slight possibility that your video card just has bad optimization for the program itself or something. But you could try downpatching the emulator to version 0.031. And then it's 86 dash 16374 862727E9. So I think that's the version I'm running right now. No, well, this is pretty early on to the game, more or less. The game, the structure of the game is kind of weird, and it's like not really linear. So, like, technically, I could do this later. Yeah, it's a pretty easy to get armor set. So that's what so I'd look into downpatching the emulator, and then I'd really make sure I'd really comb over the settings, and make sure you have all the recommended settings. It's what is it? Witch's armor, old ragged robes, and like triple and quadruple check. Yeah, that makes sense. I do everything in my power to triple and quadruple check that the recommended settings are the correct way. You know what I mean? And then make sure you don't have like a zillion tabs open, right? Like if you're like go into Task Manager and make sure your Discord and your Firefox aren't consuming like 2 billion tabs. You know, like they're not consuming a ton of RAM and CPU. Like if you have like 1 billion tabs open, and they all have like a YouTube video loaded. Okay. I mean whenever I've had issues with this game and performance, but it's because I have like 1 billion tabs open and like 1 trillion programs and stuff. Okay, yeah, no, I mean to me that seems like it's probably like some kind of dumb performance related glitch or something. So I triple checked it because when I've done like PS2 emulation and stuff, and like there'll be like weird esoteric settings that if you don't have them, you'll have issues. Yeah, I know. So I like quintuple check whatever, however many times you check again to make sure the settings are perfect. Because there's probably every time I've emulated and I've had issues like that, it's because there's like a setting there's like some weird esoteric setting that's in the menus that you haven't checked or whatever. So like there's a long time ago when I played some like PS2 game, and like the game would freeze every time I got to like a boss or something, and I had to select some weird setting that like didn't make any sense. And I don't remember what it was, but it was just some random setting. But like I said, you can try, if that doesn't work, you can try down patching to the version I listed above, and it's an alpha version. So, because like I tried to fix it, or I tried to update this emulator one time and it stopped working. So like I have no doubt that like they can add glitches. That's the funny thing, right? Is it's like I used to have a really glitchy GameCube emulator, and then I updated it and it fixed like all the glitches, and suddenly the games ran really well, right? But like with this emulator, at least I've had problems updating it, where it like runs perfectly in this version, and like and for whatever reason later versions are just zero. Well, that's controversial. A lot of people say it is, but a lot of people, but I think the new version looks fine. Like I'm not going to be the guy who's like, I'm not going to be the kind of guy who's like, oh, it looks terrible, it's so bad, it looks terrible, it's so bad. I think it looks fine. They added, like, they didn't, my issue with it, they didn't add enough new stuff. They did, like, a handful of new stuff, and that's, like, it. But, like, I don't really care about that. Oh, wrong character, sorry. I think it's fine. I think the remake is fine. I think the issue with the remake is that they charge $60 for it. I think if you're gonna do a remake, like, if you're gonna do a remake, you have to change, like, a ton of stuff. There might be new music in it. Is there new music in it? I can't remember. I don't know. Because there's new voice work, I think, right? Because there's new, well, I think there's new voice work in it, right? Like I think there's new voice actresses, which is pretty cool. That's the sort of thing that I think is actually kind of cool. Yeah, and plus you have to pay $60 just to play Demon's Souls. It's like, I don't hate it, but like, if you're gonna remake a game, like the best remake ever made is like, okay. Like in my opinion, the best remake ever made for a video game is like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Oh shoot, I need a bunch of faith for this too, don't I? Oh, it stinks. Whatever, it still hits like a truck. It's fine. Can I fast roll? No, I can't. Okay, whatever. We're gonna kill Dragon God. We're gonna freaking kill Dragon God with this thing. So I don't have enough faith for it either. Man, this character kind of stinks in a lot of ways. So I'm losing basically all of the magic damage on it. But does that really matter? I don't know. How much damage am I doing with it? So I'm doing 240-ish. Yeah, whatever. That's, I mean, like, I actually have some videos on it if you really want to know. Quality's pretty good in this game. Honestly. Well, the first thing is I recommend a bow. I recommend a bow and arrow. Actually, you can check out my channel and you can see some videos where I do guides for the game. And I talk about, like, good weapons and stuff. And that's what I'm doing right now as a quality character. But I very much recommend a bow in this game, usually. Just to pull enemies and, like, kill, like, some annoying bosses. So like, and quality's really good for that. Quality's really good for that. And then... you want to do... let's see if I can even beat this boss right now. And then, you're gonna have to farm upgrade materials, so... like, you gotta be prepared for that a little bit. But it's not too bad. Once you know where the items are. It's not like other Souls games. It is actually very different from other Souls. See, I just got I got a little bit of slowdown right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, wow, that didn't hit me. What was I saying? Whoops. Wrong button. And then, yeah, bows are really good. And then, like, probably the easiest upgrade material to farm in the game is Greystone. But you have to kill Flame Lurker to get Greystone, basically. You could technically not farm Flame Lurker, but it'd be a lot harder. And then, like, every other upgrade material is, like, harder to do. Magic is really busted, too, in this game. You can also do Magic, and it's really busted. It's another option. Totally viable. Really fun, too. I love Magic. Sorcery is, like, always my favorite way to do things in these games. Like, I'm just a complete sorcery freak. I love doing crappy magic. It always makes me laugh. So, like, that's a personal preference. Obviously, not everyone likes Magic. It's cool. So, like, I think this is a great game for Magic if you like Magic. If you're crazy about Magic, this is a great game for Magic. Oh. Come on. Oh, please. Please don't miss this one. There we go. Jeez. If I miss this one, I'm cooked. Whoa, shoot. Oh, shoot. There we go. Jeez. There we go. If I miss that one, I'm totally cooked. That is actually a really important crystal lizard to kill. That is, like, actually the most important crystal lizard for me to kill. That was very, very, very scary there. If I miss that crystal lizard, it's like bad. It's like bad. If I miss that crystal lizard. That's the only crystal lizard that drops there. Well, I can get one from Ostrava Boletaria, so it's not the end of the world. But I need like 2 probably. So, but quality is also really good in this game. If you like quality, that's really smart as well. It's really hard to mess up a quality character, more or less. Except you have to deal with crystal lizards, which sucks. Crystal lizards suck, but there's only like so you basically have to kill like 2 crystal lizards. But you can also farm it off of assassins too. So like if you actually want to play this game and like not be miserable doing it, Greystone's strength is pretty good, and quality is pretty good too. And so is Magic. Yeah, Magic's pretty good too. Because like Dark Moonstone is pretty easy to get, and you kind of have to get Dark Moonstone anyway just to play the game. You don't really have a choice in terms of Dark Moonstone. The game just like makes you do it anyway. I guess we just go Dexterity here. No, we go to 30 Strength, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I don't have enough Faith, and I'm not gonna hit that much Faith. Forget that. Forget that. I'm just not going to hit that much Faith. It's fine. I don't really need it. And then what we do is we go over here. We're going to kill Meralda. We're going to kill Meralda, and then we're going to... If I can. Yeah, I'll be able to kill Meralda. We're going to kill Meralda. See how this weapon does. So the nice thing about this weapon is it's kind of terrible. So the one funny thing about this game is that boss weapons are actually better in this game than any other game. In this, well, they're sort of. Boss weapons in general are bad, right? Like you kind of don't want to use boss weapons. They're usually pretty terrible, right? In this game, boss weapons are also really terrible, but you don't have to upgrade them. So like, yeah, boss weapons are bad, but at the same time, because you can get them so quick, they're fine. And there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of boss weapons and like Twinkling Titanite weapons too. And they're all terrible, really. Like in a lot of ways, they're all pretty bad in the grand scheme of things. But because they're so easy to get, usually, it doesn't really matter. Like, instead of Twinkling Titanite, there's something called Colorless Demon Souls, which is it's basically Twinkling Titanite. And then instead of boss souls, you just have to have killed the Red Hot or the Flame Lurker, and brought the Flame Lurker brought the item to the blacksmith. So this game, if you're not familiar with this game, it's a lot more like a classic RPG. It feels like a lot more like a classic RPG, honestly, would be the way I would describe it. It feels like an old school RPG game, you know, that's the feel that I get from it, usually. Which is like a good thing, but also, there's stuff like Crystal Lizards, like they don't come back. So in other Souls games, when you find a Crystal Lizard, right, if you don't kill it, you just come back and it'll come back, right? In this game, it doesn't happen like that. So Crystal Lizards, no, well, it's sort of, because Crystal Lizards can in fact come back, but you only get a number of spawns relative to the number of times you've killed the bosses in the area. So every Crystal Lizard can appear up to 4 times, but if they escape from you, if you don't kill them, they don't come back. That Crystal Lizard will not, like, you'll still get 3 more chances, but once those 3 more chances are up, you'll get nothing at all. And it's like that was really frustrating. When I realized that, I got very frustrated because usually Crystal Lizards are the only way to get things like Twinkling Titanite, right? But in this game, it's not so important. In this game, you're kind of expected to farm every upgrade material anyway, right? So there's sort of the expectation that no matter what, you're gonna have to farm your upgrade material. Okay, yo, what's up? What up, girl? Come here. Fudge. Yeah.
Esmeralda shall show you no mercy.
She's wrecking me. Well, okay. Luckily her weapon sucks. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so we need to do that so we can get her dumb world tendency crap. So she'll basically, that'll drop our world tendency, which is really important. Because we may need to farm some clearstone. I don't want to have to farm that much clearstone, but we may have to farm some, so that way we at least know that we won't need to farm any clearstone out of her. Wait, why am I fat roll? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, cool. Just like buffered the meat cleaver for some reason. And like realistically, the meat cleaver is not that good. Well, I think if I had more faith, it would be better. But like, so the meat cleaver has like really low base. It's a really heavy weapon, and it has like really pathetically low base damage. But it also has SSA scaling. So it has S scaling in strength, S scaling in dex, and then A scaling in faith. So it ends up being kind of interesting. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? I didn't even die. Oh yeah, we need to go farm that Crystal Lizard. That's actually really important. Oh, it's World 2. So we need to kill that Crystal Lizard like 3 more times. And then we can go take care of like a bunch of crap in we can kill a bunch of crap in the World 1. So ordinarily I don't do World 1 early, but I think for this character we have to do World 1 early. Because we want to talk to Yuria. That's really crucial. And then we want to talk to Yuria, and then we also want to I guess we can get the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes here too while we're here. It's not like insanely important, but yeah, it's good enough. We need to kill this Crystal Lizard 3 more times. And the other thing is that a lot of the sources of slabs. So in this game they're called pure Greystone, pure Bladestone, whatever. A lot of the sources of those are only a chance. So it's really tough to get some of them. Most of them are pretty easy to get. There's a guaranteed one that's like relatively easy to get, but a lot of them are really tough. So we basically boom, boom. Nice and easy, thank goodness. Okay, but we didn't get a pure there, which is pretty lame. How many do we have? And then we can buy the rest. We don't need to get like too many shards. Shards are not as important for Clearstone, but we need the chunks. Although I guess that's the good thing about Clearstone is it's pretty easy to get. So it's really hard to complain about Clearstone. This character is actually pretty good. Like this character, I think this character is almost as good as the strength character. The strength character, I think, kind of beat it out. The strength character was a little too good. But I think this character is kind of like giving it a run for its money, more or less. And then we need to get our hands on some more grasses, so we need to either go to I guess if we're going to World 1, we probably don't need more grasses. Because that's where grasses come from, basically, is World 1. You have two choices for grasses. You can either farm them out of World 1, or you can okay. Here we go. Nice and easy. Swish. Okay. Now we get one more spawn of him, I think. Did I count that right? So I got the first one, then I got the second one, and that's the third one. Yeah, so we get one more spawn of that one. And then we need to kill the crystal lizard back the way of the flame lurker, which is like one of the tougher ones to kill, actually. Or is it? I don't know. We'll find out. And then once we get Firestorm, once we free What's-Her-Face, we get Firestorm. Once we free Yuri and get Firestorm, we can then clean up the nest. And I think the nest will drop. I don't know if we'll get any Clearstone chunks out of the nest. I get the feeling that the nest is like a lot of like large Sharpstone shards, large Hardstone shards, you know, just junk like that. But it'll be interesting to see what the nest can can give us, assuming we can even do the nest. I don't know if Flamestorm will one-shot the nest, so we should probably have some spices for that too. Okay, and that's the last. Yeah, we didn't notice how we did not get a pure. So I think that actually might be the only source of pures in the entire game. So like one of our weapons will not be. We will not be able to get a pure version of one of our weapons, I think. Let me triple check that. Am I really? Is it really? Are we really goofed? Do we have no chance of getting a pure now at this point? We only get the one pure now. Can they drop from assassins? Yeah, we can't get any more. That's it. That was our only chance of getting a pure. Or of getting a second pure. So we only get one pure now. We literally only get one pure now. And that's it. Yeah, Demon Souls for you. There, congratulations. Welcome to Demon Souls. We literally cannot get any more pure Clearstones, I think. I'll check it again. But I'm like 99% sure that was the only pure Clearstone. Like that's the only other pure Clearstone in the game besides the one that you get from Ostrava. So at least we'll get the one from Ostrava. That's all that really matters, actually. But boy, does that sting. That does sting a little bit. It's definitely not the end of the world, but go figure. A little annoying, for sure, definitely. They really taught me a lesson there. Okay, shard of Hardstone we don't need. Shard of chunks, shard. So we have the Clearstone. Okay. We can at least get more chunks, I guess. Drop that off. Actually, let's look at this armor set she has. Let's actually look at this armor set.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the deal with this? 29. Oh, okay. It's basically just a super light armor set. It looks good. I like it. It's actually really cool looking. What's the deal with these? Okay, so are we losing a bunch of magic and defense or something? No? Yeah, it's about 6s. Yeah, okay, sure. We get a new headpiece. Yeah, oh, that puts us over though, huh? Oh. So I think it's a little too heavy for what you get out of it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we're not going to do it. It's not worth the tiny extra amount of defense at all. There's like no chance. I was kind of wondering if maybe that was like a super insane set for some reason, but it looks pretty average. There's always a chance that it's like that one set from Dark Souls 3 that's like really light but really good. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. The one that you find in the swampy area or in the watery area. In the Road of Sacrifices. Rogue Knight armor or something. Where it's like really decent armor for what it is, but it's like very light. So I was kind of hoping maybe it was like Rogue Knight armor or something, but no. It's just random stuff. I don't know what the version of Rogue Knight armor would be in this game. I don't know if there is one. There really aren't that many armor sets in this game in the grand scheme of things. And there's like heavy ones that are pretty okay at helping you be defensive. And then a lot of those are like too heavy to really be useful. As far as I can tell. So there's like a handful of those ones that are really good because they're not that heavy. And then there's a lot of those that are really not good because they're too heavy. So let's see if we can kill this crystal lizard here. This crystal lizard is one of the other really good ones. Uh-oh. Yeah, I goofed it. Nope. Don't get away, please. There we go. Yeah, so this one drops clearstone at least. But I don't know if this one can drop clearstone chunks. So that's part of the problem is that the wiki says, oh, you can get clearstone, but that might be the remaster. There might be issues with that where the remaster, the chunks are easier to get. So, you know, whatever. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just use the butcher's knife. And I'm just not going to cry about it. Well, I think if we wanted to really do like insane damage, we'd do the katana. But we only get the one clearstone, so we're kind of cooked. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Yeah, we don't have the pure. We can't get the pure. Not yet, anyway.
No interest, I can tell you.
So wait, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to Inner Ward. Did I rescue Ostrava? I think we need to rescue Ostrava still. Very important that we do that, because that's, like I said, the only way to get pure clearstone. So it's just rescuing Ostrava. And then once we rescue Ostrava, actually I should probably upgrade the katana some. And at this point I don't think I'm going to get any more crystal lizards, really. I think we're just kind of cooked on that front. I don't know if I killed 4. Did I kill 4? I must have killed 4 crystal lizards there. Although I don't know where I got the 9th clearstone chunk. It's whatever. But we'll probably get the bow to 4. Just because I can use the meat cleaver in melee if I really want to. But I've also kind of like cooked the meat cleaver because I don't have enough faith, and I'm like not going to do it. I'm not going to get enough faith. So we're going to lose a little damage there too. So, but it's fine. It's fine. Meat cleaver with cursed weapon is fine. It's totally fine. And we can get the Talisman of Beasts either way we want. It's not too big a deal. I mean, this is, yeah, you know. Go figure. Oh, I know. I seem to remember doing this. I seem to remember doing this. Maybe I'm wrong. This oh wait, no, there's an item actually, so I guess maybe this isn't familiar. Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Glad I checked then.
Thanks to you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks bro. And then we go to Inner Ward, and then we get the pure clearstone from him. And if we need to farm clearstone, we can. Maybe the wiki's wrong and pure clearstone can drop off of the assassins, but I kind of doubt it. And I guess we could check the dragon again one more time. Because maybe there might actually be one more crystal lizard there actually. Because there's 1, 2, 3. So you start with one spawn and there's 3 bosses. Yeah, whatever. We look, right? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I killed it 3 times, though. Or 4 times. And then we can just buy a bunch of clearstone shards. We can take these souls and we can go to Tunnel City and just buy a ton of clearstone shards. And then... yeah, and then that'll give us all the shards we're gonna need forever. Because Filthy Man will sell them to us. Problem with Filthy Man is we may have to kill Filthy Man to get Talisman of Beasts. I don't know. I don't necessarily know how good my odds are gonna be against the Red Phantom. So that would be the only other way to do it would be to kill the Red Phantom. But maybe it'll be a good test of my skills to kill that Red Phantom, because that's a pretty brutal Red Phantom. I guess we could repair my stuff real fast. Plus, upgrading the Ushikatana is going to cost so much anyway that it's like, maybe we should just be cool with the knife, the giant cleaver. I mean, if we're gonna, we could put points into Faith and then benefit from the magic damage on the cleaver. And then what that'll do is, and then that'll let us do anti-magic field or something. we can get anti-magic field, but I kind of already used that on the Faith character. It's like really broken, really broken and overpowered. So I think probably that's just out. I'm just not going to do that. I'll just suck. Okay, yeah, there's no Crystal Lizard. That's not a surprise. I guess we can go kill that Crystal Lizard at the top of the ladder 2 more times. Or, yeah, 2 more times. Because I killed it once already. And then that'll give us, like, a bunch of shards. And then... where do we go from there? And then we... yeah, plus the other funny thing about Crystal Lizards in this game is they're tough to hit. Is it like it's like how it is in Dark Souls 2 and stuff, where there's some weapons will just like not even hit them. It's kind of like that. It's like really goofy. Let me think here. Yeah, and then we go to Inner Ward, and then we rescue What's-Her-Face. We go to Inner Ward, we rescue Boletaria. We get the item the Boletaria drops, or Ostrava drops. And then we take silver. We get Silver Demon Souls. We trade it to Yuria for... oh, there's a chunk of Clearstone. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we actually got a chunk there. So I think we can kill that. We can kill that Crystal Lizard 1 more time. And then when we kill that Crystal Lizard 1 more time, that'll be the last. I mean, honestly, we probably don't even need that many more shards. How many shards do I have on me? Like a ton. Like a ton. So, I mean, no, we'll definitely need more shards than that, because it's like 30 shards a weapon or something. It's like a bunch. It's not quite 30, but it's like you're looking at least 15, something like that. So if we can get 1 more chunk, that'll be fine. And then we'll just grab... yeah, we're not going to buy shards here, I don't think. I think we'll just use the meat cleaver for right now. Oh, wait, well, no, we need to use the... we need to kill the Crystal Lizard with the Uchigatana. Just because the hitbox on it's way better. Obviously, I love using the Uchigatana in this game. I think it's really great in this game, actually. But there you go. Okay, now we go this way. And this is our last spawn of this guy, right? Or no, do we... oh, we don't even get 1 more. We ran out. Okay, cool. Whatever. Well, at least that's over. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah, we'll just bring the bow. Or no, we can't bring the bow yet. We need to get the thing. So we'll go to Yuria. We'll do Yuria. We'll just get Yuria done. And then once Yuria is done, we can take care of... so we will go back to the meat cleaver here. It's appropriately barbarian-ish. I guess. And then if we have 30-30, this weapon will probably hit like a truck. It won't be like amazing. Well, because think about it, right? We're going to double our scaling. So if we look at it, we don't meet the faith requirement, right? But we're getting 130. So if we go to... So we're looking at least another 130 on it, which is probably pretty okay. You know, kind of Dragon Bone Cleaver. Well, maybe not that good. But it'll do good enough. We have a weapon here. It doesn't have to be the end-all and be-all. It just has to be good enough. Let's see how it does against these dogs. This is one of the issues with it, though. These dogs are gonna wreck it. Man, it feels so weird going here early. This is like I never come here early. Oh, that stinks. That stinks really bad. Let's see how the Uchigatana does. Okay, so maybe we should just upgrade the Uchigatana, honestly. I guess we haven't spent up here yet, so maybe I'll just do a pure Uchigatana. This meat cleaver has not... I mean, maybe I'm just not using it right. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting kind of gypped by this weapon here. I feel like if I had the faith for it and a bunch of other little stuff, it'd be okay. But we'll see what two-handing this does. No, this is gonna do bad. This weapon is just a meme, I guess. I don't know how to count, turns out. I've never counted in my life, it turns out. Okay, sure. Sure. See what this does. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Apparently that, those dogs just take way less damage from this thing for some reason. That doesn't seem like it's... What's going on with the math here? Like, I'm not like a math whiz or anything, but like, that's a little weird. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay. And you get hyper armor too, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, let's see how I do against these secret agents. Never mind, I'm gonna maybe bow him. Oh, that was bad. Okay, hey, there you go. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I think probably a Temple Knight start would have been smarter for this character. Because at least then, well, I mean, you know, that character doesn't even start with enough faith either. Right? So it's like, okay, like, yeah, I could, but... There's no guarantee that that would have actually been a wise decision. Whatever. Only so much you can do. Only so much you can do, you know? And these guys have dropped 0 clear stone. Okay, they dropped Secret Dagger, which is not good. Well, it's actually fine. It's actually an okay weapon, as long as you can temper your expectations. I think you need to, like, buff it before it's, like, really fun and good. So but they haven't dropped any clear stone. Oh, that's an archer. There we go. See, this is the sort of stuff where a bow comes in handy. Like crazy. Feels good. Feels good is what it does. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm on board. I'm on board with this thing. I'm on board. It's not like the best thing that ever happened to me, but eh. When I have more stats, it'll become a lot scarier and more impressive. Now we just do this crap. Oh, he knows. He sees me. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Yeah, they're gonna... Take care of that. See, this is the little tiny stuff where bows come in handy. Just to do all kinds of crap like this. But the damage on them is not very good in this game, or generally. Although, to be fair, I'm not using the best infusion for it. Or I'm not using the best upgrade path. So the best upgrade path is probably... Yeah, this weapon's actually... Also, the range on this is a lot better than a lot of similar weapons. So, like, if you have the Dozer Axe or whatever, it's an axe, right? So its range is real short. Honestly, Crescent Axe is probably pretty good, but I don't know if there's a guaranteed copy of a Crescent Axe anywhere. So now that I think about it, probably Crescent Axe is probably pretty cool. Just because you can hyper armor through stuff, but it's a lot of... the problem with this weapon is... Or I shouldn't say the problem, but something you should know about these heavier weapons in this game is... Part of why you use them is hyper armor. Okay, so it's really cool when I get the jump on the enemy, but there will be scenarios where the reason why you use it is because an enemy cannot stagger you out of your attack animation. So for most weapons in the game, the enemy can stagger you out of your attack animation. If you're in the middle of attack animation, the enemy cannot stagger you out of that animation for this weapon. But you obviously have to be in the middle of the animation for it to work. Right, so like on skeletons and stuff, this only works on skeletons because you trade with them. Right, so they're gonna basically lunge at you, and then while they're doing that, you wind up an attack, and then they can't answer that attack. If that makes sense. So I think even this guy, right, he's gonna try to stab me, and I just I think I hit him before his wind up was done. So it's like actually a bad example. We're gonna wait for this guy to... Yes, this guy will charge me. Yeah, it's a shockingly good range on this thing. So I think maybe even this enemy, I'm gonna have to... Okay, never mind. Wow. So I guess this just perfectly answers a lot of these enemies, huh? And you'll notice I haven't gotten a single clear stone out of these enemies, which is a little worrisome. So there might be a possibility that clear stone is actually not super common out of these guys, despite the fact that they supposedly drop it. So that's another issue that could potentially cripple Clearstone outside of Crystal Lizard. So this is the sort of thing with this game is that like there's always trade-offs with every type of weapon in this game, because it's like, oh, this seems really great, and it's like, okay, well it is, but you have to get the upgrade materials from somewhere, and that's like a huge pain in and of itself. But I do applaud any video game that makes a warrior character good, because, like, that just is one of those axioms of game that makes sense, right? Like, if a warrior is, like, a galaxy-brained, like, super impossible character, that's, like, kind of weird. And I'm not saying you can't do that as a game designer, right? Like, there could be, like, some games where it's like, oh, magic is everywhere, and so, like, being a pure warrior is, like, harder, right? Or something, I don't know. But, like, generally when I think of, like, stats that are supposed to be good, I generally think of strength or whatever, because because that's just, like, it's like, duh, right? Like, it's like you're making your World of Warcraft character type deal. Yeah, so you see right there where he hit me, but he didn't stagger me out of my animation. So, like, there's a lot of scenarios where these weapons are good because of that. And so if you're not using them that way, it's not going to work for you, I guess. If that makes sense. So you have to, like, trade. But yeah, and you'll notice I'm not putting up my shield or anything. I'm not trying to, like... I'm not, like, one-handing it or anything like that. Stuff like that. But yeah, I like the range on this. It's really great. Where's Crescent Axe? Let me look at something real fast here. And take off my sweater while I'm at it. Where is Crescent Axe? Is there a guaranteed Crescent Axe in the game? Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it's not really a super guaranteed drop. So there's one, you can buy one for 10,000 souls from the merchant we just passed. So there's a merchant that we skipped over, like in the last minute or so. Yo, what's up? How you doing, dude? What's up? Oh, 1 second. How you doing? Yeah, but like farming, like I hate that. Like unless you have to do it, I'm usually not gonna farm stuff. Yeah. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm a pretty nice day. You know, it's nice outside. I got a little bit of cleaning done today. Nothing like crazy, but I got some stuff done personally. That was really great. You know, I'm busier than ever. That's nice. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. That's always good news, more or less. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. New year, new chapter. Yeah, exactly. Maybe this will be the year that I finally like make like a bunch of money. That's potentially. Very really. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, no. Maybe this will be that year. Maybe this will be the year that I make like $1 million. That'd be pretty swag. Oh? That would be really swag. If that were to happen, that would be extremely swag. I'd be like swag to the nines or whatever. Yeah, I know, exactly. Actually. With a little bit of with a what's that SpongeBob line? With a tiny bit of with a lot of love or something and a tiny bit of magic, all your dreams can come true. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's true. That is true. Which I am, definitely. Ow. Frickin' fat official. Unbelievable, right? Why am I hearing a red knight? Red-eye knight? No, I killed me! No! Oh, it's so bad. Oh, that's right before the shortcut. Oh my god. That I thought I would survive that. I thought I was gonna frickin' survive that. Oh, it's miserable. Oh, that's so miserable. Darn. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. It's like really stupid. That is just the worst. Oh my gosh. I thought I would survive with like 1 HP there. I was like sure that I would survive with like 1 HP there, and it was all gonna be fine. But no, I'm cooked. I'm freaking cooked. Unbelievable. Okay, well I think I still get this rescuable Ostrava. That's so weird. So Ostrava spawns now on this side of the thing though. So I guess I rescue Ostrava faster. Whatever. Or I don't. It's actually harder. There's a possibility he dies, I think, here. It does, yeah, which I don't have any of it. That's why it says I don't meet the stat requirements for it. But you only lose the magic damage, which is not that big a deal. Dude, he's getting wrecked.
Help! Soul-starved soldiers are after me. In the name of all that is sacred, please open this gate.
Shoot.
Oh Lord, hurry, please. They are almost upon me.
Shut up. Dude, this guy's getting wrecked.
Well enough, you do it. Please.
There we go. He's oh shoot. There we go. Oh, come on, kill him. There we go. Jeez. Whatever. At least I rescue Ostrava. That's fine. Eh.
Thank you.
Where's my freaking item?
Thank you for.
Where's my item, bro?
Thank you.
Where's my item, brother? Brother.
Thank you.
Where's... Did I... No! No, I did things he... Oh, okay. Thank God. Hopefully he doesn't bug out. Yeah. I want that so bad. I need it. I need that item. I'm either going to put that on the katana or the bow. I'm not sure which. Probably the katana, actually. We'll just do it on the katana. On my folded steel weapon. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is that I won't get that. No! I am very afraid of not getting that, because I didn't get any from Crystal Lizards. I killed all 4 Crystal Lizards and I got 0 pure Clearstones. So unless one appears in the Crystal Lizard Nest or something, I'm gonna get none. Unless I can get one out of the Crystal Lizard Nest. Which there could be an undocumented one in the Crystal Lizard Nest, I think. Because, like, who else is... Yeah. Who else in the world has killed all the Crystal Lizards in the Crystal Lizard Nest? I need to just, like, chill. Oh, shoot. Secret agent. Luckily, this weapon's pretty okay. Luckily, this weapon is pretty okay. Not amazing. Not, like, ridiculous. Not, like, overpowered or anything, but good enough. Good enough for my purposes. Where am I going? Guess it's this way. Wait, did I miss it? What's... Apparently I don't know how to path in this area. There it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, my bow is like super upgraded, so I should probably be using it more, to be honest. Probably a good, Oh. There's still one firing on me. Yeah, whatever. Come here. Come here, son. I'm gonna teach you a valuable lesson in money management. Or whatever. It's a King of the Hill joke. Boy, that hyper armor is terrifying to use. Man, that is just so scary. Yeah, and the boulder already passed down, so I... Boom. Ow, that stinks so bad. Whatever. Yeah, and again, I still haven't gotten a single clearstone off of these guys either. So I've yet to confirm that you can even farm clearstone off of these. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, well, I do need to... So I'm not sure if... I don't know if I should do the bow. Because I'm gonna use the bow to kill Penetrator, probably. Yeah, that's what the wiki was saying. But it's, like, really lame. Because you can't farm any pures. That means that means you're not even guaranteed to get more than 1 pure in the game. That's only if you don't... If Ostrava doesn't die or something. So I found that kind of shocking. I found that a little shocking. But the wiki's also wrong too, because like I think that a lot of those. Yeah, no, I've farmed that one out. Yeah, I've killed that one 4 times. So there's only and I got 0 pures, which is funny because I think the drop chance isn't that bad. It has a pretty decent drop chance as far as I know, you know. So it's like weird. Yeah, well that's the thing is, so there's no way to know if there's not another pure stone crystal lizard, but if there is, it's probably going to be something like crystal lizard nest, I think. So I'm going to get firestorm and then I'm going to clean that out. I'm going to try to kill like all the crystal lizards in the crystal lizard nest and see if I can get a pure stone that way. Like I'm not holding my breath, but there's a possibility. But I don't really need 2. I only need 1 for either the katana or the katana or the bow, right? Like it's fine. Like it's totally fine, you know. But I don't know if I need the katana because I have the butcher's knife. And I'm definitely going to use the bow against like probably like most of the game's bosses anyway, to be honest. So or like a lot of the game's bosses anyway. Not all of them. And I guess on it, well, man-eaters could be a problem. That's the reason not to was so I can kill man-eaters. No, it's actually totally fine. So like first thing I did is I played as a barbarian, right? And the reason you play as barbarian is because you have a good amount of vitality to start. It's not like all that you have an okay amount of vitality and endurance to start, right? And then from there, you just hit the soft cap of 30 strength, and then it's only like 15 more dex to the soft cap of 30 dex. And from there you deal okay damage. It's not as good as like a pure like it's still ironically not as good as like a pure like strength character or something, but you also benefit from a handful of like unique weapons that do unique weapon things. And you benefit from good scaling on bows too. Like that's pretty okay. That's not like legendary or anything, but it doesn't have to be. It's just good enough. Like, you know, you could get better at a sticky, but like then you have to deal with spider stone. And it's like, who wants to deal with spider stone, right? Nobody. But then again, it's like not really better than a lava bow either. So, yeah, you know, whatever, right? But like so far, it's been really fun actually. And on top of that, the thing about the katana is, to use an Uchi katana, you need like 18 strength anyway. So there's kind of no point in doing like a dex katana character. Like you almost don't even really gain anything. Yeah, into dex, yeah. So if you have like a ton of dex, oh shoot. Oh, come on, please don't kill me. If you have like a ton of dex, just like an insane amount of dex, then sticky's better, but you have to farm sticky spider stone. Like you have to deal with to have sticky, you have to deal with spider stone, which is in and of itself like horrible. Like it's one of the worst. Like clearstone at least is a pretty decent upgrade material so far. The biggest issue with clearstone is you only get 1 pure, but most games you only get 1 pure anyway, right? Clutch. I know I got really lucky there that I survived with like 1 HP. Absolutely. Wait a minute. Where's the fat official? Uh-oh. Where's the fat official? I can't get his hat anymore. Oh, come on. Oh, you freaking game.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Please tell me you didn't despawn. I lost his hat. The hat is gone now. Do I have it? No! You're kidding me.
This is
Oh, that stinks so bad. Oh, it's just the worst. I think I'm completely cooked. Oh, that's just the worst. Oh, that just stinks to high heaven. I'm pretty sure I can't get the hat anymore. Where? Let's see. Reload. Oh, do you think it'll come back if I reload? It's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Oh, wrong character. Wrong character. Wrong character. Because it always puts you at the top of the list for some reason. Yeah, who knows? I don't know, did I kill the fat official before I died? Did I, like, kill him at the same time I died or something? Oh, it worked! It worked! Oh, brother. Thank you, my friend, for hooking it up with the fat info. That kicks ass. They thought of that. That's incredibly good luck. Thank you. Thank you for that amazing tip. Without you, I wouldn't be able to wear my swag hat. Look at my character. Look at how goated my character is now. And it's all thanks to you, my friend. You have done me a tremendous service in this day, at this moment. You have done me a tremendous service in this moment. Okay, you know what? I'm actually just gonna upgrade the bow. I'm sorry to everyone who has to watch me put this pure clearstone into the bow as opposed to the katana. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to do this. I have to do this.
I can forge.
Yeah, that's well. I didn't think to do that even. There you go.
You come.
That's true too. Yeah. No, we're going +5 quality for this though. Okay, so we hit 30 strength. So how much damage did we even get out of this thing? A good amount. Okay, we need arrows. Buy item. There we go. That should be more than enough. I guess we can rescue what's his face too. While we're here. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use the bow to kill Allant. The problem is Allant is always the hardest boss, and the bow is the easiest way to kill Allant. Like no matter what. Well, it's not a strength weapon. It's a you can't greystone it, but you can quality it. So it's like half strength. It's like half strength, half dex. I personally don't think it makes sense to do I personally don't think it makes sense to go to try to use a Uchigatana as a dex character. And the biggest reason why is because weapons like the falchion and the killage are just so strong that you don't really need it. But honestly, Uchigatana is pretty cool though. But I wanted to save it for this character, for this character, because I think it's really cool. So actually, Uchigatana is actually a really good weapon. And in fact, actually for New Game Plus, like an Uchigatana is not a bad idea. I was thinking of doing like for a New Game Plus, doing like a clearstone weapon. Well, let's see what this crystal lizard drops. Oh, if he sees me. Frickin' crystal lizard. There we go, nailed him. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's fine. I might actually use a katana. I probably won't use a katana. I'll probably use a quality like killage for New Game Plus. So I'll probably have like a quality killage and then like a quality Murden Hammer or something for New Game Plus. It's probably my plan. Okay, we got the Fat Official hat and the Bloody Iron Key. Okay, so hopefully this guy helps me with the boss. Hopefully. But I might use Uchigatana wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I think I'll probably just use a Killage just because it attacks faster. So as far as I know, Killage is just better in practice than Uchigatana. Like, you're spending a lot of stamina per swing, and then you need 18 strength. But honestly, katanas are pretty bad in all the games for that reason. The Land of the Giants. Yeah, that I think is really stupid. Well, no, that's the problem with the remaster. That's actually, now that I think about it, the problem with the remaster. And like, the remaster is fine, okay, right? There's two problems with the remaster, right? They can either charge you $60 for it, or they can not finish the Land of the Giants. And that was the problem with the remaster, is they didn't finish the Land of the Giants. But this is the problem with all these remasters, is like, At some point, you have to actually, like, put content into the game. Or else you're just kind of gypping people, right? Like, there's, like, art is subjective, right? This is what people don't understand. Art is subjective, right? Or this is what these game designers don't understand. Art is subjective. There's no reason to think that the remaster looks better than this game. Okay, why would it? Why would the remaster look better than this game? Once again, art is subjective, right? I mean, look at this. Like, it looks pretty swag to me. You got a big bloody knife. You know, there's guys running after me trying to kill me. You know, it looks good to me, right? It's like, and this is the same issue with Warcraft, the Warcraft 3 remaster, right? Is like, people were like, well, we like the look of the old Warcraft 3, and the new Warcraft 3 looks like crap by comparison. And so when people complain, so like the remaster to me looks fine. I don't hate the look of the remaster. I don't think the look of the remaster is bad or anything like that. And in fact, actually, in some cases, I think it looks pretty cool. But you also have to respect the fact that, what up? But you also have to respect the fact that, once again, art is subjective. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that they could have either added it to the game or made it a DLC or something, and it would have been worth getting, but they just didn't do that. And what it really is that you have these hey, what's going on, Dobus? And so that's what's really going on, is you have these artists, right, and these programmers who work for this company, and they couldn't design a game to save their lives. All they really are is artists. And so it's like, game design itself is like a dying art, because like major studios can't hire people who know how to design games. Like, it's like there's only a handful of Todd Howards on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, there's only one guy who's Todd Howard who knows how to actually design a game, and then everyone else at Bethesda is just an artist or something, and that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, but like, then so it's kind of sad. It's like you want when you buy a game, you expect some design to be involved, right? Oh shoot. You expect like that, at least in my opinion, right? And so I'm really into when games make big changes to the gameplay of a game, because you can always go back and play the original, and it's like perfectly fine. But when you mess with the when you don't mess with the game design, it kind of like, at least in my opinion, right? It sort of ruins the experience, because it'd be like if like Pokemon Fire Red is like the ultimate. Okay, so why am I not breaking this guy's guard? Yeah, I mean, they were trying to cash in again. Sony's just sitting there. Shoot! Oh, come on. Ugh. I need to parry them. Sony's just trying to cash in on Demon Souls. They're just like, how can we make a quick buck with our Demon Souls DLC? How can we make a quick buck on our like old IP without really doing very much work? And so they just like hired a team to just like remake the whole game in like, you know, frickin' Unreal Engine, and then call it a day. And that's what happened. They just like took the game and they just like ported it into the Unreal Engine, and then they just like made it look really cool and snazzy and new. And then they just like popped it on their console to turn like a quick buck on their Demon Souls IP, which is like fine, whatever. It's totally fine. But like, again, and this is one. The thing is, I'm like an old Blizzard Entertainment guy. Like when I was a kid, those are the games I played. Was Blizzard Entertainment games. And so like I'm so sick of these remasters because of stuff like this. Yeah, it's an actual good remaster, and it's a good remaster in basically every way that a remaster can be good. There was new graphics, new sound, new gameplay stuff. It added all the Pokemon from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, right? And then to top it all off, not only all that. Okay, okay, cool. And then not only all of that, but then on top of that, it was only like $30 at the time, or like, yeah, I think it was like 30, 35 bucks at the time. So it did everything right, and then it was cheaper too. Well, no, they didn't do enough. The problem with the Oblivion remaster is, in my opinion, they didn't do enough. They did do some stuff, which is why I'm going to do it in the future. I will cover the Oblivion remaster on my YouTube channel in the future, and I'll probably stream it. But my opinion is they did not do enough. My hope is that they do more. They do more in an upcoming patch. But then they also do that the cardinal sin of game design, of modern game design, where they're going to add stuff to it in the future. And so there's no telling when it's going to actually be done with development. So it came out and it's still in development, which like is fine for some games, but it annoys me like crazy because if they change more stuff, I want to cover that, right? I don't want to I don't want to cover it until they're like done, you know? Yeah, I don't know. And they didn't, but the problem is if they're wrapped up with it, they haven't changed that much, in my opinion. Like, they've changed some stuff and they've changed good stuff, but they also haven't necessarily changed that much either. Like, I think, to be fair, I think they made the hardest difficulty a little bit more viable for most characters. So if you're playing Oblivion Remastered, you have to do all kinds of wonky stuff just to beat it on max difficulty. And so they at least kind of fixed that in the remaster. So I have to give them credit in that respect. Where they at least kind of fixed how wonky the game is on max difficulty. But they didn't fix everything, like melee damage is still crappy. Okay, come on. Why can't I parry a spear guy? This is a skill issue. This is hardcore skill issue. Come on. Whatever. This is good enough. So I can parry the running attack, but apparently I can't parry the thrusts. I don't have the timing. I don't have the technique down. But yeah, the Oblivion Remaster. Yeah. Like, I paid full price for it, too. Well, Starfield, I think, is actually good. I actually like Starfield. I think Starfield is actually really good. I hate to say it, I think Starfield is actually really good. I think it's not as good as Skyrim or Fallout 4, but that's because those games are also really good, too. So it's like, I actually love Starfield. I love Starfield so much. Starfield was a lot of fun. I actually had so much fun with Starfield. In fact, and I might play it again. I might stream it and play it some more. Because Starfield is actually really awesome. I think it has serious problems, but other than that, well, it's weird. It is really weird, but it is really good too. I think the biggest problem with Starfield is space combat. I think space combat sucks. Space combat is like just bad. Like, there's sort of no point in it. It was just an undercooked system that they had. It was a really ambitious undercooked system that made no sense. And like, I think that's space combat is probably the biggest problem with Starfield. But everything else about Starfield is great. Well, 76 is just garbage. Like, 76 is just junk. I cannot possibly imagine playing 76. Which is like, not to be rude to anyone who plays it, but that's not the kind of game for me. It's just like, you're never gonna please me with 76 no matter what it is. 76 could have been the best game ever and I never would have liked it. But Starfield, shoot, oh, come on. Let's move Red Eye Knights. Starfield, though, I actually really enjoyed. There's two problems with Starfield. There's really only two problems with Starfield. Like I said, the biggest and the first one and the biggest one is the we'll try this. The biggest and the first one is the fact that no, I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing. The biggest problem with Starfield is ship combat, which was miserable. Trying to fly your spaceship and shoot stuff is miserable. The best thing about Starfield is the fact that you can ignore most ship combat. Anytime you have to do ship combat, it's a miserable. It's a horrible, horrible misery to do ship combat. That's the #1 problem with Starfield. Ship combat is just bad. Like, I would add, like, if I could, I would go to Todd. If I could, I would ask Todd Howard one simple question, and that is, does Skyrim need ship combat? Like should we put ship combat in Skyrim? Would that make Skyrim better? Like, if we had like wagon upgrades and a wagon system where you can trick out your wagon to fight other wagons, would that be good and make sense? I guess maybe you'd be dragons, right? Like you're a dragon rider fighting other dragon riders, right? But I think even then that would be bad. Like I've never had a game in my entire life that has ever done like ship combat good. And the thing is that it makes sense if you think about it, right? Because it's hard enough to design one good game. Why are you trying to design two at the same time? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like if your ship combat is so good, just release a single ship combat game. A game that's just about ship combat. Like you don't need like if you're gonna have a game about ship combat, just cut the dude out of it. You don't need to be a guy on the ground shooting people with guns. You can just be ship combat man who just ship combat, right? Why are you trying to design two games at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. And to be honest with you, like you can make the same argument with the base building and stuff, I guess, but I think I think the base building stuff is just good enough. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be fine. The ship combat has to be good, or somebody like me will notice instantly. Like I can just ignore base building. I can just play when I play Starfield. I can just full blown ignore base building, and it doesn't matter at all. Oh. No way. Could you really? Didn't they fix that? Oh, is No Man's Sky good now? Is that what? I don't believe that No Man's Sky is good. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me for not believing that No Man's Sky is good. See, I thought they patched that. Didn't they patch the donut ship exploit? Isn't that something they patched? I guess on release it was broken. So I kind of wish that was still in the game because then ship combat would suck less. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm kind of mad that they patched that because that sounds like a great way to fix space combat, which is otherwise completely horrible. I hate space combat so much. If there's anything wrong with Starfield, it's space combat. Space combat is a complete joke. I really wish they had never added space combat to the game at all. I really, 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 really wish they had never added space combat to that game. If there's anything wrong with Starfield, it's space combat. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world, actually. But people say it's good, and I like don't even believe them. Like I remember I had this roommate at the time, and they were like, "Oh, look at this new game that's coming out called No Man's Sky, where we're gonna do all this cool stuff." And like I instantly knew it was gonna be bad. I saw the trailer and I instantly knew it was gonna be terrible, and they were selling us a big nothing burger. Like I had that spotted the moment I saw it. Literally the moment I looked at No Man's Sky, I knew it was bad. Fallout 4 looked really cool though. I remember seeing they showed me the preview for Fallout 4, and that was really cool. That was really swag though. And Fallout 4 is still really good. The only problem with Fallout 4 is power armor. Power armor sucks in Fallout 4. It's like really annoying and bad. That's the only problem with Fallout 4 is power armor. What was I saying about Starfield, right? So, okay, so the ship combat sucks. Ships are bad. Everyone hates, you know, it's the worst thing ever. They never should have put ship combat in Starfield. Okay, there's problem number one. Problem number two. Okay, the fact that the upgrade system is like really one-dimensional. Like Skyrim is wide but shallow, and Fallout 4 is deep but narrow. Right? Like in Skyrim there's a lot of different builds you can do, but like they're pretty one-dimensional. There's nothing really crazy about most of the builds. They're pretty standard, right? Like okay, you're playing like a warrior guy and you get a bunch of bonuses for warrior stuff and you like forge your own armor and stuff and you're like cool. Okay, cool. That's how warrior works, right? Makes sense. Okay, you know, same principle as stealth archer. You train stealth and then you one-shot people with your bow. Okay, makes sense, right? Totally rational, right? And it's like on and on like that. Okay, you play as a vampire, well, you turn into a big vampire and you shoot people with magic. Okay, makes sense, right? Fallout 4 is like, okay, you need like a special, like, you need to like carefully construct your perks, right? Like you need to like have like all the right perks, all the specific perks, and you need to play your character like perfectly. And then at the end of it all, you are like a god that like can just do whatever you want. But there's really only like 4 options, okay, right? You can play as like a guy with handguns, or you can play as like a guy with... I just skip these. They're just gonna let me like ignore them? Yeah, they are, totally. Okay, cool. This is like the worst part of this whole area is these guys. So you could play like you can play as like a handgun guy, and you can go into vats and shoot people, or you can play as like a
Some help by the honor of the good knight. This demonic folly shall be stopped.
damn. This guy's doing like all the work for me. This guy's doing like all the work for me. Oh shoot, I accidentally hit him. Right, so you can do like a stealth archer, right? Like you can do stealth and you can have like a sniper rifle and you can like headshot people to death, right? Or you could do as like a melee character and do like a stealth VATS melee character, right? So you like sneak up to people and then you like teleport on top of them and kill them. Right, and those are basically your three options. If you're trying to do anything more than that, you're probably gonna not succeed. Yes, I know. Yeah, he's like
Demon down!
he's like what's his face? He's like
Now you go on ahead.
he's like what's his name? Yeah, he's like Sigmar, Sigward or Sigmar. Yeah, but anyway, so like. You know, you can. So there's like a handful of character types you could do in Fallout 4, but you need like a plan. You have to have you need to like get all the right perks and like know how to get them and use stuff like that, right? So it's like a really compelling character in that respect, right? Yeah. So it's like a really super. Yes, he's Sigmar. Really cool character. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we need to go rescue Yuria. And so he's like a really compelling character because, or I mean, it's a really compelling game. So Skyrim's a really compelling game because there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do, and then Fallout 4 is a really cool game because there's like a handful of really cool things you can do. Right? How Starfield works is you pick your weapon. Okay, do you want to do laser guns? Okay, well you take the laser gun perk. Do you want to do melee weapons? Okay, well you take the melee weapons perk. Do you want to do rifles? You take the rifle perk, right? And you take the damage perk, and then you have like two more options for perks. Oh yeah, it's this way. And then you have like one more option for perk. You can play like a there's like a perk that gives you a bonus for having no followers. That's pretty okay, right? You have a perk that can let you like buff your weapons with crafting stuff. Okay, you can do that. And then there's like a perk that does. There's like one more option, or there's sneak attack option too. You can also do sneak attacks as well. Those are your options. You can do sneak attacks. You can either do stealth, or you can upgrade your armor and weapons, or you can have that perk that gives you bonus damage when you don't have a follower. And those are your choices. No, Skyrim is a freaking amazing game. Skyrim is actually really awesome. Skyrim is like insanely good. I love Skyrim. Skyrim is like a crazy good game. Skyrim is probably one of my favorite games. It's really, really, really good. I think people don't like the base game. If you don't like the base game, it's because you're not playing on Legendary. If you play on Legendary, it's actually really fun and interesting. But you have to play on Legendary. You have to like experience the pain. You have to understand the torture and the pain that comes with playing on Legendary. You have to know what's going on. That's the thing. That's the real meat of the experience. You have to play on that difficulty for the memes. What up, homeboy? That's the joy of it. I'm trying to teach myself how to do survival difficulty too. But I think even that's too crazy for me. I don't know yet. We'll figure out. I'll figure that out too. Okay, thank you.
What do you have you do as you wait there and
I freaking love
do
Skyrim.
it there?
Like I've beaten Skyrim like 10 times on Legendary and it gets better every time. Skyrim is freaking awesome. Skyrim is like a 10 out of 10 game. Dude, you gotta play on Legendary. That's how you do it. You gotta play on Legendary. It's like Oblivion, right? Like Oblivion's really terrible to play. But if you play it on Legendary, if you play it on max difficulty, suddenly the rules change. You have to do like really, you have to like think. You have to like really think outside the box to play it on the highest difficulty. You gotta really abuse, you gotta really abuse the game to its maximum. You gotta take every crappy advantage you possibly can and just like run it straight into the ground. It's like the only way to play those games. And so they're actually really awesome. But you have to, you need that like, you need to experience that to like understand why those games are good. And the crazy thing is, well, Oblivion less so. Well, no, you can do anything. You can do anything in Oblivion at max difficulty. You just have to follow the right path. That's the crazy thing about it. So, like, I'm playing Civilization 5 right now in the background. So, Civilization 5, and like, there's really only one viable build, and it's science stacking. Like, no matter what... Okay, I went the wrong direction. No matter what you do, you can only... Like, there's no viable alternative builds, basically. You just stack science. That's, like, it. Right? And so, at least Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff, you actually can do all kinds of stuff. But you just have to have the right combination of crazy stuff to make it work. So, if you look at my videos, you'll see I have a whole series on Oblivion, actually. Oblivion max difficulty stuff. You can make, like, a warrior work if you know exactly how. You can make, like a mage work if you know exactly how. You can make, like, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with that game. Like, just all kinds of deranged, insane, weirdo stuff with that game. Absolutely. Okay, now we talk to What's-Your-Face. I absolutely love Oblivion. Skyrim, where is she? Where is she? Why is she not here? Did I not... Why is she not here? Oh, I need to take off the hat. I need to take off the freaking hat. Shoot, I forgot to take off the hat. Okay. Never mind, whatever. We gotta do that. We gotta go back, because I forgot to take off the hat while I was talking to her. Darn it. we gotta do that again. We gotta do that again. I forgot to take off the hat. You don't take off the hat, she doesn't go back to the Nexus. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Skyrim. So Starfield is okay. Starfield's fine. It's totally fine. Like I said, the problem with Starfield is, and there are some like really cool. I think base building is better in Starfield too. You can do some like super memey like base build crap too. One thing that they'll never fix is they can't, like, unarmed will always suck in those games, and they're never gonna fix that. So if you're trying to play Starfield and you're trying to do unarmed, it's not gonna work. You like actually cannot do unarmed. There's like an upgrade that's supposed to increase the damage of your punches, and it doesn't work. It's like really weird. I did like a bunch of work to try to like make a character with who could punch enemies to death, and I like couldn't get it to work. Because I literally did all this effort to make a to get like the spacesuit upgrade, and like there's like a bonus that's like bonus unarmed damage, and it doesn't work. It's like bugged. It's like actually bugged and does not work. It's like super weird. And the other thing about Skyrim is, like, for example, if you download the unofficial Elder Scrolls patch, like that will literally gimp your legendary experience, because the people who made the unofficial Elder Scrolls patch don't know how legendary works. Like Todd Howard or whatever, like somebody at Bethesda actually played on legendary and made sure that it was possible or something. And so, like, you can as long as you know how, you can do legendary Skyrim just fine. But if you download the Elder Scrolls patch, it actually fixes a bunch of stuff that's intended. It does, like, obviously the alchemy loop glitch is not intended. Like, you're not actually supposed to use that to beat the game. But, that's like the exception that proves the rule, or whatever. Because, like, a bunch of other things they fix are totally intended. Specifically, the specific one is free training, right? So the idea being is there's a well-known glitch in the history of Elder Scrolls where you can pay an NPC to train you in a skill, and then gosh,
Heavens, you thank with
thanks. Finally,
you go on a
okay, cool. We're gonna need her. She's like really important, actually. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's a glitch, or not a glitch. So yeah, so there's an infamous like quote unquote exploit where if you have an NPC that trains you in a skill. No, that's actually a trap. Don't do him. Do not do him. He's actually a trap. You don't want to. You actually don't want to do him. Use him. That's actually the worst way to do stealth archery, is to use him, because the thing is, while you're a super low level, you want to train stealth. The most important thing is that you have high stealth. Your archery, the actual damage from your bow and arrow doesn't matter. So you actually don't want to use him at all. He's actually a huge trap. Because you'll level up like super fast, and then enemies will detect you more and like one-shot you harder and stuff like that. It's actually really bad to use him. You'll get random encounters that you can't deal with because you'll be too high level. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I know. He's a great example, but here's the thing. There's only like 5 NPCs in the game that can train you in skills and be your companions at the same time. There's only 5. Okay? It's like him and like 4 members of the Companions Guild. So it's him and Vilcus. It's him, Vilcus, Farkas, Ayla the Huntress, and like 1 more. Or I mean, it might only be those 3. So there's literally only like 4 or 5 NPCs in the entire game who can train you, and then at the same time could be your companions. And 3 of those 4 are locked behind like the final quest line or locked behind a final faction quest line. It's 100% intended for you to be able to do that. It is literally 100% intended that you can go to those NPCs and like have them as companions and get training from them for free. 100%. Absolutely, it's intended. Completely intended by the developers. And yet they patch it out of the unofficial Elder Scrolls patch because none of those people have ever played the game on Legendary. Basically. They've done like a meme stealth archer or exploit build, and they've never actually tried to do a legit build. And so none like without exploits or whatever. And so they have no clue that that's like totally intended. Like 100% intended. Like that's the only way for you to survive big melee attacks is to use Farkas to give yourself like 90 heavy armor. So you like limp your way through that quest line, and then at the end of it you can actually survive melee attacks pretty good. And then you can beat the game from there. 100%. 100% intended. So that's a great example. That's probably the main example. Obviously they fixed like a bunch of other dumb glitches, like alchemy looping, but like you're not going to do that anyway. Like if you're trying to be legit. Where am I going? So I killed this guy. Oh yeah, the lady. Do I have wooden catalyst? We may need to find wooden catalyst. I think I have it. I'm not sure.
Hello again. If you wish, but why not?
Okay, come on, just teach me the spells.
I use it.
Okay, so we need Firestorm, Cursed Weapon.
Thank you.
Okay, now we need a talisman. Now we need a talisman. So I guess we're gonna drop World Tendency here. What am I doing with this? Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. So I go to her. I need the wooden catalyst, though. We need wooden catalyst, though.
Are you there?
Okay, we'll learn spell, or we'll remember spell. Firestorm. Okay, we need to attune that.
Thank you.
Yeah. We need the Talisman of Beast. Yeah. Well, we need wooden catalyst so we can cast Firestorm.
Hello.
That's the important. We still need wooden catalyst for Firestorm. Is what I'm doing right now, because I'm going to use Firestorm to kill all the crystal lizards in one go. That's the plan anyway. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Okay. And we'll give him stuff because we're going to take a bunch of stones here. I might need that for later. Maybe not, actually. No. Well, the thing is, I won't get it won't do very much damage. It will not do very much damage because of the stat thing. So it's really good for casting spells that don't scale. But if you try to cast spells at scale like Firestorm, it won't work very well. So we do need the Wooden Catalyst for right now. It's not like the most important thing in the world, but we do kind of need it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can kill the... I mean, it's already going to be... It'll be interesting to see if we can even kill the Crystal Lizards at all with this Firestorm spell. With Wooden Catalyst. So... I mean, hopefully, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I'm not gonna, like, make promises, but this might work out for us. And then we need the katana back here. Let's see if this one can drop Clearstone shards. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. This is just a Clearstone shards. So we might need to cast 2 Firestorms. Can I even cast it? Okay, I can. I have enough intelligence. I have enough mana. I got Thieves' Ring on too. So we're going to try to kill all of the Crystal Lizards in one go here. So we're going to see whether or not that's even possible. Like none. I have like 11 magic. I just have the starting magic for the class. Or for the character. Or for the class. So it's hard to sell. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I'm not expecting anything good, but that's fine. The spell hits pretty hard anyway. And they're weak to fire, so there's a possibility I'll just one-shot them. Can I... Yeah, is it even possible for me to hit this Crystal Lizard like that? Oh, boy. That stinks. Boo. Oh, boo. There we go. So I missed one right off the rip, but... There's 2. Okay, there's 1. Okay, let's give it a shot. See how it does. Oh, it worked perfectly! I'm a genius! Oh, shoot. Well, I got a bunch of them. Shard of Clearstone. Yeah, but I kind of knew this was going to be bad. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to get any, like chunks of Clearstone or anything like that. So I think unfortunately, I think I'm like cooked in that respect. Yeah, it's a Black Phantom, so I have to go to Pure Black World Tendency after this. Whoa. Whatever. I need to farm these out and then go to Pure Black World Tendency. There's a very slight possibility I'll get some chunks. I'm pretty sure I'm out of places to get chunks for these. Clearstone chunks. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm even going to do. What's it called again? Sorry, I gotta look up Clearstone chunks here. Hopefully, okay, never mind. Drop by Hoplite. Drop by Crystal Lizard Side Passage. Left at the starting... Drop by Crystal Lizard Side Passage. Left at the starting Archstone. In Boletaria Palace. What? Drop by Crystal Lizard Side Passage. Left of the starting Archstone. In Boletaria Palace. Huh. Interesting. We'll check that out. We'll check that out. Yeah, I can. Or yeah, that's true. I can. So we're gonna do that in a second. Well, I'll run out of mana, so we'll see. We'll see. That is a good point, though. But alright, yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do that real fast. That's a good point. So we'll see if I can kill the whole nest using Firestorm. Or if I can, like, position myself better and get more of them. But I think I'm cooked on Clearstone chunks, unfortunately. I think there's no... supposedly there's one that comes from... Supposedly I can get some in Boletaria. Alone. Maybe. It'll be fine. Also, yeah, Cologne. That's funny. I like that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Except I'm gonna get like 0 freaking... Absolutely beautiful. Except there's no... Notice how there's literally no Clearstone chunks. Literally none. So supposedly there's a crystal lizard in Boletaria that drops one. So how many... Yeah, I got plenty of chunks now. Okay, cool. So I don't even need to go buy some. So apparently there's a crystal lizard in Boletaria that drops some. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually bone out. Or we'll die. Actually, we'll die here. So I can drop World Tendency to fight Skirt for the Wonder. Or no. Maybe we'll just buy arrows, actually. We'll walk back and I'll buy arrows. I don't have a shard of Archstone. So yeah, apparently there's a crystal lizard in Boletaria, so we might be able to get some more. I guess I can look it up again. Maybe I'll go to the other wiki and see if there's different information on the other wiki. Because this is missing a crystal lizard I know for a fact has one. Yeah, so it says that Clearstone drops from Imperial Spies, but there's no evidence of that. Where's the wiki.wiki? Yeah, that's the problem. We'll get there. I'm not going to do that yet. I guess I can do that right now. But... Oh. I need to buy some arrows first. I don't know where I'm going to get more chunks. I think I might be cooked on chunks. Because I'm looking online and there's some guy saying that he killed like a ton of spies. So if you look on the wikis, they say that the Imperial spies dropped them. But some guy online was saying that he got like 0. He's never seen one drop. So I don't know. This is going to be really interesting to see whether or not these enemies even drop them. Like I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We need to do some testing is what needs to happen. Okay, reinforce, upgrade. Well, we can at least get to +2. We can at least get to +3. Okay, but we can't quite get to +4, huh? So let's check Boletaria.
You come back alive.
Because if we can get to +4, that's the limit, right? That's where it ends. That's where it caps out anyway. So supposedly the crystal lizard over here will drop one. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten a pure black world tendency before I tried for the pure Clearstone. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to buy arrows. Dang it. Whatever, we'll get that done in a second. Okay, so supposedly this crystal lizard should drop it too. Should drop chunks as well. Supposedly. come here. Okay. Some more grasses there. Okay, let's see. Okay, come on. I kind of doubt. I'm doubting that that's going to drop a clearstone chunk. Drop by hoplite. Drop by crystal lizard. It says they can drop like hoplites too. Let's see here. What is going on with these wikis, man? What's with the misinformation on these wikis, dude? This is just crazy. Like, I'm like confused. I'm like confused. I'm very confused. I'm like unbelievably confused here. We literally only need one more clearstone chunk. Where the heck are we gonna get that? It's like, I don't know. Why does the wiki say that Imperial spies can drop? Okay, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll have to do that work ourselves. Unbelievable. Yeah, apparently, according to the wiki, clearstone trunks can drop off of them, but I just don't think that's true. I like just don't think that's true. So unfortunately, we have to. We have to do ourselves the favor of seeing if we can kill Imperial spies for clearstone chunks, but I don't think so. Like, how could that ever possibly make sense? Like, I feel like that's like a really stupid thing, too. Why would that, like... Well, wait, we're not a pure Blackwell tendency. Whatever. Let's see if we can get one to drop from one of these guys. Yeah, well, we need to do that, yeah. I'll give it, like, one pass really fast. Because if one drops, at least we know they drop. So I'll give it, like, one pass. Before now that I'm here. But yeah, I need to drop. The problem is I don't have that many stones right now. So I think I need to go kill other bosses real quick. Whatever. Come on. Dang, it's a shame. I kind of would have liked to have upgraded this weapon too. And maybe I should have gotten pure Blackwell tendency before I farmed the crystal lizard. But I've had it drop without even having to do that. We can get some grasses while we're here. Yeah, they drop good grass and then they drop kunai. That's, yeah, but it says according to the wiki that they drop them. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong enemy. Let me take a look at that. Maybe I'm confusing the Imperial spies with another enemy. Let's take a look at that. Drop by Imperial spy. Okay. New Moon Grass, Sharkly Sunshine. I mean, they drop a ton of crap. So there's no guarantee. So maybe that, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what do you drop? Yeah, see, it's so weird. And there's not that many of them either in the game. There's like that one, and then there's like no others. So I don't know why, but it's on every wiki, so could they all be wrong? Like, there's a possibility that that's just misinformation and no one has checked. And like literally nobody has checked. Yeah. No, I know where which one. I get this. Fudge. See in a second. Yeah. Let's see. And this is like the only place they spawn, basically. This one drops something. Let's see. Yeah, again, it's just throwing daggers. Whatever, let's get the stupid thing, and we can come back and test it out later. It's kind of dumb we can't upgrade this stupid freaking sword anymore, though. That's really dumb. Because I ran out of both the crystal lizards to drop clearstone chunks, so... I mean, I guess we got this weapon to +3 without doing that much effort, so it's fine. Oh yeah, we'll just bone out here. Or whatever. We'll Nexio binding out. Whatever, let's get Talisman of Beasts. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. We'll just get Talisman of Beasts right now. Real quick, so we can do the trick. I mean, honestly, we don't even really need Talisman of Beasts. Like, taking 1% magic health damage per tick is, like, fine. I guess we could go back to the Crystal Lizard Nest and just, like, kill more of them, and then maybe, like... There's, like, a 1% chance that... I don't know. But I didn't get anything but shards of clear stone out of them. Like, none of them dropped any chunks at all. Which is weird. You'd think one of them would drop a chunk or something, but I guess not. Okay. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I have to test to see whether or not they can drop them or not. But I'll probably do that at the end. When I'm out of other stuff to test. When I'm like out of bosses and stuff. So, but it's gonna be pretty funny if I kill like a ton of them and they never drop a single clearstone. I'll be like, the wiki's just wrong. That will be weird. That will be strange. But it'll be sad, is what it'll be. I mean, maybe I guess I could check that right now. And I'm pretty sure I got all the other clearstone chunks that are guaranteed. Like, I killed the red phantoms that dropped the clearstone chunks, and I killed like all crystal lizards, I think. But the wiki is definitely wrong. I'm 99% sure that a lot of the crystal lizards that the wiki says drop clearstone chunks can't. They can only drop shards. No, I already killed. I already killed that crystal lizard. Because I killed that one for the pure, but it didn't drop one. So I already. The thing is that crystal lizard always drops chunks no matter what. The issue with that crystal lizard is that I maybe could have gotten a pure out of him if I had dropped a black. So that was my mistake. But I never really thought about it. Is the thing. I mean, I'll try Crystal Lizard Nest again at some point, but just not right now. It's like maybe there's like a 1% chance they. And then there's also one near the Flame Lurker boss arena that drops a chunk too, but I already killed that one too. So I mean, my last choice is to try the ones near the bear bug. So there's 2 near the bear bug in the tunnels, and there's a very slight possibility those ones drop it. Wait. Nope, he hasn't spawned yet. Okay. Because there are 2 near the bear bugs, so I could go up to those and then firestorm those, and maybe that'll drop it. I don't know. But as far as I know, I've exhausted every source of clearstone chunks, as far as I know. Well, I mean, we'll try farming Imperial Spies, but I kind of suspect that's a hoax at this point. I'm like actually kind of suspicious about that now. What am I? Oh yeah, first Skirt of the Wanderer here. Yeah. Well, we need to apparently drop more stones. I mean, I guess I could go old hero now. We can just do that real fast. I mean, I have the bow and everything, so. Hold up. I think I'm at pure black here. 60. Okay, yeah, no, you had a mod on, like, not to throw too much shade at you, but you had a mod on and you didn't think that could have been the problem. you didn't assume the mod was the problem first. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's the first thing I would have checked. Or I'm sorry, I don't want to be like, you know, but yeah, that's like that's the likely suspect. I hate to say it. That's like the likely suspect. That's like the #1 thing to check, as far as I know. Well, no, those FPS mods change all those. Yeah, who knows? Because I feel like if somebody else had that problem, then like the mod would not have shipped without that, though. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, is it fine? Like, do you notice it if you're at 30 FPS? What's my 1 second? Let me check to make sure that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, if it's an issue, I don't notice it either. Neither the movement or the audio. Okay. I'm glad you fixed it. I hope you figured it out, and I'm glad you fixed it. So, I mean, like, there you go. I don't even know if this game is running it. I don't know. So somebody was telling me in the chat earlier that this game, that it's running better than the actual PS3 version does. So I assume the emulator supports native faster than 30 FPS, but I don't know. But yeah, like when you start, there's so many video games that when you start upping the frame count, it like messes with them like crazy. But I don't. But it seems weird to me because you think the patch would not have that problem, right? Like I don't know. But I'm also not like a programmer type guy either. So, I don't know what, like, who knows? It could be like an interaction between the patch and, I don't know. Like, I'm just making guesses at some point. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing. We're gonna go kill Scurver. Hey, as long as you fix the problem, that's all that really matters. And I say, don't even bother with these frame patches because at the end of the day, you want to play this game how they intended. Well, let's see here. Yeah, I'll check my GPU settings for you real fast. Give me 1 second here. That might help. Maybe there's something in there. Let's see here. Configuration, GPU. Wait, where is it? Yeah, GPU. So let's see here. I'm at resolution scale 50. So I'm at the standard resolution scale. I'm at standard. I'm at the 1 for the resolution scale. Frame limit auto. Okay, so I have frame limit set to auto. So it says off is the fastest option. I have frame limit set to audio. My graphics card is an AMD RX 6600. My aspect ratio is 69. Auto, it's most shader quality set to high. Z-Col accuracy is set to precise. I have 3D disabled. Output scaling is bilinear. And then I have right color. I have async. So for my shader mode is async. My number of shader compiler threads is auto, and my additional settings is right color buffers. So I don't want to. I'm like afraid to mess with any of these. So make sure. So Vulkan. So I'm on Vulkan. My graphics device is my graphics card. Frame limit is auto. And then everything else is like basically standard, like auto or like whatever. I don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can show it. I think I haven't had that. I think I haven't. What the heck is going on now? How did that survive? Oh, because I'm on pure Blackwell tendency, duh. So yeah. And I'm afraid to mess with it now. To be honest, like I'm really afraid to mess with it now, because I don't want it to like suddenly break. Because you never know. Like that's the thing about this is that, like you literally never know whether or not like because it could just I don't know. Okay. Let's see if I can kill this guy. This freaking guy. This is like the worst enemy in the game. This is like really, really bad NPC. See if I can do something. Well, he's there. Oh, he sees my game. He knows my game. He knows my hustle. No way is this gonna work. Please tell me this isn't gonna work. Shoot. Okay, well that's bad. I guess I could try to drop him. This is gonna be interesting. I feel like the katana is my best option here. Because he has a fast weapon. And he's not hard to stagger. I don't know, maybe one of these is a clearstone chunk? Maybe we'll try to come back here and we'll look at those pieces of treasure. Try this again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Try this again. What miracle is he trying to cast? As he frickin' JoJo's walks towards me. As he Jim jams towards me. Ow. Ow, that stings really bad. There we go, I got him, I figured him out. Sort of. Yeah, okay, never mind, I didn't figure him out at all. I'm getting wrecked. With derpy NPC. Oh, that just one-shots me, doesn't it? Ah, come on. That's really frustrating. I think maybe I'm leaning too much on the bow and arrow, and I should just finish him off with this katana. And like that, I'll do way better then. I need to lure him over with the bow and just like get chip on him, and then kill him with the katana. I may have made a mistake putting all my eggs into the katana or into the bow, but like it's pretty swag, so I guess there's one more crystal lizard I could check, and that's the one down by the filthy man in the bugbear cave. But I get the impression that one's only going to drop clearstone shards. We'll see. If I can get one more chunk, that's all I need. All I need is one more chunk. And I want to check these two, so I'm trying to kill them on the edge of the platform here, so I don't trigger those two crystal lizards. It'd be there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Right through the platform there, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's costing me a lot of arrows too to do this. Whatever. We'll try it again. We'll just try it again. Run it back. Run right back. I guess I could just do this next, right? I guess I could just fight him after. Hold up. So we can check these pieces of treasure too. It's like maybe there's a slight possibility those are clear stone. Very remote. Because I think I didn't mention it on the wiki at all. What's up with the clearstone misinformation? Like, the thing is, the wiki's mostly correct. In my experience. Mary scumbag. So I should have killed these crystal lizards first. No, and then he just beats me. Oh my gosh. So this guy's really easy as long as you like stop him from doing magic. As I found on the Faith character. If you can stop him from casting pyromancy, he's really simple. Guess I could just go to try to kill other crystal lizards first. Or I could do Mephistopheles. This is quest line. For Talisman of Beasts. That's my other option. My other option is to do Mephistopheles as a quest line. Which I don't want to do because I just did it as the other character. Oh yeah, and then there's the ones near the bugbears too. I feel like the bow is my best option, which is kind of sad. I feel like a hint of tragedy in that prospect. Yet we're gonna do it. We're gonna full send it. Well, oh, there we go. No! No! So I didn't hold it down. I didn't just keep shooting it. You know, that's the thing. You gotta stick to that. Okay, hold up, we need more souls. I'm just gonna ball hard, ball deep. You know? I'm the one who upgraded the bow fully. You know, let's just stick with it. Let's just push it to the limit. Let's do ourselves the favor. Let's put ourselves in our own shoes. And just like stick to it. Stick to our guns. Let's just give ourselves no opportunity to fail. Just go all the way here.
Hello.
What don't I need here? Those I don't need. This I don't need. Gee, I wonder if this stuff is taking up space in my inventory. Okay, cool.
You have a.
Okay, we're just gonna arrow him to death. We're just gonna arrow him to death. We're gonna do it. I don't care what anyone says. Actually, no. We're gonna. You know what? We're actually not gonna arrow him to death. You know why? Because we're gonna go kill the crystal lizards first. And the reason why we're gonna kill the crystal lizards first is to see whether or not any of them drop clearstone chunks. We're gonna do that first. That's gonna be our first order of business here. Because maybe a Black World Tendency will improve the odds of getting the good stuff. Specifically, clearstone chunks of some kind. You never know. It's not likely, but you never know. So we'll start with the crystal lizard this way. There's a crystal lizard near the near the worms on this side, on the higher level. And then we'll look at all the treasure going down. And we'll see kind of what we're working with. We'll give this a shot. I'm not going to leave any stones unturned here. Okay, because clearly the information on the wiki is not sufficient for this topic. Clearly a gentleman needs to do some testing here and assess the details of the situation. Clearly. There's no way around it, okay? Someone at the wiki department has dropped the ball miserably and failed to assess, because I've never seen an Imperial spy drop a clearstone. Personally, I have personally never seen an Imperial drop a clearstone. So I knew they dropped grasses, but I didn't expect the wiki to be just flat out lying. You know, like how could you possibly see that coming? Oh, shoot! Stupid Black World Tendency. There we go. Okay, no, that's not it. So I guess we start over on this side. So that was a shard of clear stone right there. Boom. Greystone. That ain't it. There's a giant bugbear vibing. Okay. Greystone. Okay. Unknown Hero Soul. So there's still one on the platform I need to grab. Let's see. Maybe he sells one? Maybe what's his face will sell him to me? But I feel like somebody would have caught that. If that were actually true, right? More Greystone. It's patches. Maybe we'll go this way. We'll check out the Crystal Lizard Nest one more time. Just to take a quick look. I mean, we're in pure Black World Tendency, right? So maybe we'll get what we need here. Okay, out of my... Brother. Man on a mission here, okay? Mr. Scale Miner. I don't have time for your antics. Hardstone. Well, there's a shard of clearstone. Okay, cool. Well, we don't need that, but... We, like, don't need that at all. But, whatever. We'll pretend... we do need that. Okay. there's the gap. Yeah, this is never gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to frickin' hit that. Oh, shoot. Well, I gotta give the katana that so the range works. Okay. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna let that go. So we're gonna hit this crystal lizard nest as hard as we can. So I hit... Chunk of clearstone! Bada bing, bada boom, there's a chunk of clearstone! It's freaking Christmas! Wubba lubba dub dub! Wubba lubba dub dub, it's freaking Christmas! Oh, Christmas tree, something. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Drop this gray stone on the ground because I don't need it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, okay, that, well, we don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that either. Try to clear, okay. So we got one chunk of clearstone from that. Oh, okay, that's the stuff I dropped, whatever. Okay, well, it's something. That was literally that's the only one I need too. So at least we get +4. Okay, cool. Well, it's the Christmas miracle. 7 days, a week later. That's the Christmas miracle. I did not expect that to even be possible. So we got our Christmas miracle, I guess. Maybe one of them drops it, or one of them has a chance to drop it, or they all have a little tiny chance to drop it, or something like that. There's no telling. There's no way to know what's going on exactly, but we'll come back and we'll give it one more shot.
You have.
And we'll see what we get out of it. So I guess that's the best. So I killed all that one. I killed that crystal lizard. We can kill the ones near Skurver the Wanderer if I can kill Skurver the Wanderer. So we'll go back here and we'll try to kill. We'll pick off as many as we can, and we'll see what we can do. But I mean, hey, there you go. I mean, we got one. We actually got one. That's more than 0. That was like one of the items I was looking for specifically. So we can't get the +5, but the thing is, even if we'd gotten a pure clearstone from that crystal lizard, it wouldn't have mattered. We never would have gotten 2 to +5 anyway, because there's just not enough chunks in the game. And I was thinking we would have to farm the Imperial Spies, but I guess we don't have to farm Imperial Spies because the wiki's just lying, and they don't drop them at all, which seems a lot more likely to me. I mean, maybe they're super rare or something, but, like, come on. Like, even if they are, that's not worth doing. If they're so rare that it's, like, basically impossible to farm them, then they, as far as I'm concerned, they don't drop them. Like, that's my attitude. So we'll take a look at this item here, actually, before I bother with that. These crystal lizard tables must be like really obnoxiously complex. Like that's the only like they have like I don't know, like a really tiny % chance of dropping the clearstone for some reason. Oh shoot. Okay, I goofed up. This guy's gonna get away probably. Never mind, I got really lucky there with that. Okay, so we got shards of clearstone, but again, not what we want. So yeah, maybe they all have a chance of dropping chunks of clearstone, but it must be very tiny. Or it must be like really low on the loot table or something. Oh shoot. Like they're guaranteed to drop, they're so much more likely to drop like maybe they're so much more likely to drop the hardstone that it's just like comedic. Okay, that's a great axe. Again, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that at all, actually. So there's one at the bottom of this area, actually. So maybe we'll take a look at that one. But actually hitting it's going to be interesting. Try Dragonstone. Right there. Oh, he's running. Okay. Come on, get him away. Get him away, son. Cool. No, okay. So crucially, there was no clearstone chunk there. But then again, we didn't get the clearstone chunk out of the nest the first try. But I might not have killed the right lizard. I don't know. So I guess what I can do is I can kill this thing. Maybe we'll start by killing this thing. And then we'll unload the game next to these rock worms. And then we'll try to kill the crystal lizard again. God, this thing just is really giving me trouble here, huh? Okay, cool. So then these things can't really do anything to me. Okay. Come on. Dang. Oh, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. I can't attack him. See what this guy. Let's see if this guy sells it. Nope. He only drops shards.
Come back.
Okay, we'll try leaving and quitting out right here. We'll see what we'll see what this gives us. I think maybe we just go for the running attack here. Cool. Okay. So we'll try it again. I think we get one more test on the net. We get one more try on the nest. So I get to kill this crystal lizard 2 more times, and then we get, or no, is it 1 more time? Either 1 more times or 2 more times, and then we can test on the next. I think we get 1 more nest kill. There we go. Okay, so again, clearstone shards. So they all drop shards every time. Oh, this is Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. I should grab that too while I'm here. So I can drop Pure Black Hole Tendency for World 1. See if we can get that those dumb clearstone chunks to drop from those Imperial Spies. That'll be really shameful if they're just full-blown lying, though, on the wiki. Which seems weird. Okay, so the crystal lizard's dead. No more crystal lizard there. We can check the ones by the bear bug. So we'll clean out the nest. We'll finish up cleaning out the nest, or we'll try to anyway. Come on, get out of my way. Whatever. I guess I just do this. It's fine. Hardstone. We can still check all the... Well, one of those is a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. So, we don't want to check... We don't need that. Okay, out of my... God. I hate these things so much. Can I just ignore them? There might be another way up. Or yeah, okay, I see. Never mind. No, out of my way, Patches. Out of my way, Patches. No time to deal with you. That's the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, or one of those is the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, or no, it's one of those is Dark Cloud Shield, which like maybe I need actually. So good that I thought to check it. This is Stone of Ephemeral Eyes though, so that's good. That's good to have. Oh come on. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, we will actually, I am actually gonna bone out here, though. Where is it? We're gonna Exio Binding. And then we're gonna go kill the Crystal Lizard Nest one last time. Or we're gonna try to, anyway. And then, okay, and then we can check the ones by the bear bug.
Hello.
We can check the ones by Flame Lurker. Whatever. So I got one out of the Crystal Lizard Nest. I got a single one out of the Crystal Lizard Nest, so...
You have...
Technically, this hasn't been a complete wash. But it's been rough for sure. And then I need to check the ones near Scurver. But I can't check those ones until Scurver dies. So we'll have to arrow him to death. But first we'll check all the remaining Crystal Lizards and see how lucky we get. Oh shoot. How did I survive that? Okay, just guys. I'm a busy guy. Okay, I should have known. And we're gonna just let me pass. Should have known better. Ow. Okay, I think we only get one more pass on the thing. We get exactly one more pass here. This is it. This is our one pass. When we inevitably fail here, we will be heartbroken and crushed under the weight of how silly this game is. No, okay. There's not gonna be anybody. These two Crystal Lizards I've exhausted for sure. So I guess I can try this one real fast. Well, let's just scare this one down to the nest, and then it should be easy, right? To pick up. Nope. Okay, shoot. We gotta just full send it. Oh, that one got away. Clearstone Shard. Clearstone Shard. Clearstone Shard. Okay. I got 3. Oh, okay, I got 4. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Unfortunately, I believe that's all we have. That's all she wrote. For this area. Do I have more spice? No, okay. So I need an Exio Binding out. I'm pretty sure that's it, though. I'm pretty sure we got all 4. Or we got all 4 spawns of that. So I guess we'll test near the bear bug. We'll go to Flame Lurker, Archstone, and test near the bear bug. Because I only killed those ones once. And then from there we have the ones near Scurver, and that's it. But though this, so I know there's a second one that's guaranteed to, or it's very likely to drop chunks, or at least it seems like it's very likely to drop chunks, and it's this way. So if in the guide, I'm probably only going to say the one near, the one in the Dragon God fight, and then this one over here. But I'm pretty sure I exhausted all the spawns already. So it's the one on top of this platform. In my way. Freaking rock worms, man. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable, right? Just unbelievable. Okay, we'll check the ones near the bear bug. There's a slight possibility one of those ones is good. But I think I'm out of opportunities for Pure. I think Pure is over. But it's just fine. I have enough to get the +4, that's fine. The thing is that, like I said, even if I got the Pure, it wouldn't have mattered because there's no more chunks in the game, basically. So unless Imperial Spies drop them, which I highly doubt, to be very honest with you, I kind of suspect that that's a myth. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I need to get Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to test it. So we need to go through a bunch of worlds to even test that at all. I have no clue why. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to sit there and say that they're lying until we test it more thoroughly. But I get the impression there's something fishy about that. Something very, very fishy about that whole story. What the hell? Huh. That did so much damage. That did so much damage to that bear bug. That did an insane amount of damage to that bear bug. That did an absolutely ridiculously insane amount of damage to that bear bug. Is it because the bear bug's really huge? Well, I think the spell itself is just broken too. But that's... Wow, okay, cool. There you go. They just did that. So the fastest way to kill bear bugs is Firestorm, I guess. Okay, cool. Good to know, I guess. It's well, really not, but whatever. What are my stats at? Speaking of 30, okay. So how much scaling am I getting on the meat cleaver, by the way? Yeah, it's fine. What about the Uchikatana? Ah, not very much. Not very good. Yeah. Whatever. So yeah, we'll test. We'll get these ones, and then when these inevitably fail me, we can test the ones near Skirver, and that's it. So we get 2 more spawns of this. We get 2 more passes of these ones for the bear bug here. 2 more passes for these ones near the bear bug, and then when these inevitably fail me, we'll test the ones near Skirver after I kill him. And then when those inevitably fail me, we'll continue the game as normal, and then we'll drop the Pure Black World Tendency. And then we'll drop the Pure Black World Tendency, and then we'll drop the Pure Black World Tendency, and then we'll test Butcher's Knife. We'll try to anyway. We'll try to test Butcher's Knife. That's like as good as we can do. We'll get 2 more passes of this. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised here. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, cool. There's another chunk. There you go. And there it is, right there. Okay, you know what? There you go. There was another chunk right there. There was another chunk. It happened. The chunk happened. We got it. We got 1 more chunk out of that too. We got 1 more chunk. Maybe I don't know if that's like whatever. We got one more chunk. There you go. And now we need our katana to +4, which is probably good enough, honestly. And even if it's not, we can just use the so we'll probably use the katana with Curse Weapon on Man-Eaters. Because we'll just do Man-Eaters next. I kind of just don't care. There's sort of nothing left to go for, actually. Because we have Curse Weapon, so we have basically everything we need. So we're kind of out of like stuff to get. So we'll just do Man-Eaters and then move on with their lives. How many times have I killed these ones? Twice? Okay, so this will be the last time for this one. And then we'll kill Scurver. We'll kill Black Phantom Scurver, and then we'll hopefully, if I can, if I can, we'll kill Black Phantom Scurver. And then we'll get Talisman of Beasts off of him. And then once we have that, we can kill those 2 Crystal Lizards and then maybe get more chunks. But the problem is with no Pures... Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. We're just testing. We're just testing. We're just testing. It seems like the likelihood of them dropping Clearstone chunks is very slim. So my suspicion is... This is based on no evidence whatsoever. Okay, I guess we're out of spawns of that. Okay, that's fine. So I guess Scurver time. We'll drop off anything in our inventory, then we'll go kill Scurver. And maybe that'll be what we need right here.
Hello.
Deposit item. Don't need any of this.
You have.
We can upgrade the sword one more time, I guess. Aw, boo. Man, these suck.
I can.
Now we need 3,000.
No, I can tell you're not gonna.
We're almost there. At least this way we'll get pretty good damage out of a melee weapon. I would much prefer to have plus 5, but whatever. Whatever. You can't fight City Hall, as the saying goes. Yeah, and again, we need 5 more chunks and a pure. So this is not going to happen, no matter what we do. That ship sailed. I'm like 90% sure. But then we'll go through the bosses as normal, and then we'll drop World 1's tendency to pure black, and then we'll try to kill assassins. And we'll do a couple passes of that looking for Clearstone chunks, or even shards. But color me a little suspicious, as I've mentioned many times, as I've repeated myself, seemingly indefinitely on this topic. But you never know. So, okay, now we kill this guy. I guess we could try to curse weapon him. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Hold up. Maybe we can hide here? Cheese him? I like this. Does he just lose interest and walk away? Where's he going? Oh, you can cheese him like this. Okay, never mind. I figured him out. Congratulations. This is how you cheese him. Welcome to the cheese zone, everyone. Population in the sky. Just cheese him like this. Hilarious. If it's too close for comfort, you just run it back. Is it gonna work? Yep, it just works. Okay, never mind. It just works every time. Works every time. You just cheese them. Okay, wow. There you go. Game design is my burden. As I've said frequently. Look at that. Look at that. And he doesn't dodge roll or anything. This guy's actually really easy to deal with, it turns out. Go figure. And now he's like extra. He's like stuck in some way that I don't even comprehend. Ah, boo. Ah, you. Dude, he's got my number. He's got my freaking number. This guy knows all about my game. If we can, maybe we can stop him from healing if we just do that. Let's try it. So I touch this corner right here. Yeah, it just guts his AI instantly. Oh, he got me. No, I got him. Yes. There you go. Remember who not to bet against. Okay. Shoot. Oh, there we go. I did it. Okay, clear stone. We need to grab this too. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So we have Talisman of Beast now. Okay. This should be cracked. Oh yeah, we can check these pieces of treasure too. Very slight possibility there's a clear stone somewhere in here. Very, very slight possibility there's going to be a clear stone somewhere in here. But it's not listed on the wiki, so I kind of doubt it. But you never know. Yeah. Chunk. Look at that. Chunk of clearstone. Okay, so I think all of them have an okay chance of dropping it. Is my guess. My current assessment of the situation is that they all have a shot at dropping it. Every single one of them has a very tiny chance of dropping it. But it's very small. Relatively small. On chunks? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm going a little overboard here and really hitting this with a fine-tooth comb. Because you really don't have to do this much. I think as long as you get, you only need a handful of chunks to get all the way to max upgrade for most of these. What am I doing? Yeah, we can actually just bone out here. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that was probably a crystal lizard, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. That might have been a crystal lizard, but I don't know where it was. So we need to look closely to see if there's a crystal lizard I missed just now. But the enemies in that area don't drop very many souls, so it might not be. I don't know. Well, let me look it up one more time. There might be one in somewhere in in the first area in Sunfang Tunnel. No, apparently they're all in Tunnel City. Okay. Apparently they're all in Tunnel City. For whatever it's worth. So we'll take a look. First we got to figure out how to get all the. First we got to figure out how to get these pieces of treasure. Like for instance, how are you supposed to get this one? Oh, I know how you're supposed to get this one. Right here. There we go. Oh, look at that! Pog. Hey, look at that! I just found a chunk that's not listed on the wiki. Look at that! I found one. But we're never gonna get the pure, even if I find enough. Even if I were to find enough, we're still never gonna get the pure. Gosh darn it! Oh heck! Oh fie! Where's the next thing we're looking for? That's not a safe drop. Or I thought this one led into that next one. What, huh. Where do we go next? Guess I could just die. Man. I know, apparently, yes. Okay, so we need to somehow get... Okay, I think we take the normal path down for that one. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yeah, I found a clearstone chunk that's not listed on the wiki. Can you believe that? And that one's fixed, too. That's a guaranteed spawn. So, I think clearstone might actually be the New Game Plus upgrade path, because we don't have to farm it. We don't have to farm it, and it actually ends up being better than normal. So we'll do Crescent for the first part of New Game Plus. And then we'll switch it up to... Okay, so how do I get down there, though? It's this one right here below me, right? Let's just drop down to this one. So where is it? It's right there. Okay, cool. So we need to... Okay, I see. I see how to get to this one. Boom. Oh, look at that. Okay, Ring of Disease Resistance, that's whatever. We don't really care much about that. Actually, oh, shoot, come on. Storage Soldiers. Okay, that's it. So we got one clearstone chunk. And then, is there any more? No, that's all of them. That's all the crystal lizards, actually. So we ended up with not enough for 2. We ended up with not enough for 2. So now we only have one option, and that's okay. Cool. Whatever. We're done. That's it. That's all we needed. We're finished. We got the thing. We got the upgrade material, I guess. Enough. We got enough for our purposes here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's just full send it. So now we just we'll attune curse weapon, and then we'll just take this for a spin. We'll go to 1. Or actually, it's 3 hours, so we're done for today. Actually, but we have what we need.
Thank you.
Let's try this out first, though. Supposedly this works. Cool. We're cheesing it really hardcore here. Well, at least we'll get bonus 50% damage on this thing. What does it say? Oh, it doesn't count it. So, yeah, I suppose so. This will probably wreck really hard. We're probably slicing people to pieces with this. Bam, bam. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we'll go to We'll teleport to World 3 just so I remember where we're going to next time. Oh, we haven't killed Fool's Idol. Okay. Well, that should be easy to do. Chunk Hunter Unlimited. That's what they call this. Oh, I need to drop off this stuff. Hold up. We'll do that first, actually. Before I end stream, we'll drop this stuff off, and then we'll just end stream. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's been fun. Hopefully you get that emulator working, dude. I'm rooting for you on that one. It's really awesome. And yeah, so we'll see. There will be a stream tomorrow. Normally I wouldn't stream on Saturday, but there will be a stream tomorrow just because I didn't stream on Thursday. I had a really severe headache that day. So we'll do tomorrow. One catalyst. Okay, cool. I think we're all set. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. We'll go to the main menu first, I guess. Yeah, have a